So welcome to today's episode. So I don't know if you saw the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. boxing bout the other night. I myself had been waiting for it for many months, and even though both are decades past their prime, it was great to see Iron Mike fight again. Now, what's fascinating is Mike Tyson will make somewhere around $10 million for this bout. Think about that for a moment. $10 million, that's 34 years after he first won the world heavyweight title in the middle of a pandemic, so they can't get any gate revenue. And just to further put this in perspective, the average professional boxer will make anywhere from maybe a few $100s up to maybe $10,000 per fight. That's the average one out there. They don't make much at all, and they might only fight 3-4 times a year. So it's not exactly a full-time income. So the question is, why does Mike Tyson make so much more? This is an extreme version of 80-20. It's more like 99.9 to 0.1. And just about every industry has the same rewards ratio. The top 0.1% make the lion's share, and those in the bottom 50%, they get the scraps. It's not that the top 0.1% are so much better than everyone else in their performance level or their skill. Often they're a little bit better than the other top performers. They train just a little bit harder, and they've been doing it for longer. But it's that extra little difference which makes all the difference in the world. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the book, The Slight Edge. It's a book by Jeff Olson, and he explains how simple daily choices and small actions over the long term, they create a compound effect to deliver the results that we desire. Often these daily decisions and actions are small in nature, and if we skip a day or two, it won't kill us. It's not going to be a really big deal, but that's the danger. It's easy to do, but it's also very easy not to do these daily action steps. Now, someone like Mike Tyson, obviously he's naturally gifted, and he started boxing at a very young age. If you know the story, Cus D'Amato basically adopted him, and he started training from a young age. He had a lot of natural talent. But if you watch any interviews with these former trainers, the ones who are still alive, they'll tell you he was a very hard worker in the gym. He was incredibly disciplined, but he would get up really early. I think it was somewhere around 4 a.m. And he would do this when it was still completely dark, because he said that it gave him an edge psychologically to know that he's out there doing his road work while his competition, his future competitors, they're still sleeping. So that's my point. He would train day in, day out with that extra bit of discipline, that extra effort beyond what other people in the gym were training at. But over his career, that made all the difference in the world. Now, when it comes to putting in the work and doing these daily disciplines, whether it's training in a gym for boxing or whatever it is in your career, like I said, it's really easy to do and easy not to do. So for example, let's say you have a choice between having a salad or French fries, or saving a penny or spending a penny. It might not seem like a big deal, but compounded over time, if you can be consistent with it, you can get incredible results. The formula goes like this: consistently repeated daily actions plus time equals unconquerable results. So for example, a penny doubled every day will grow to over $10 million in just 1 month. If you improved in any area of your life by just 1% a day, within a year, you would have improved over 37 times. My point is, putting in that extra little bit of effort or discipline over the long term makes all the difference in the world. With each passing minute and each new choice we make, the slight edge is working, either for us or against us. And as easy as it is to do the necessary daily actions for greatness and to reach the top of your field, it's also just as easy to not do the necessary daily actions. The important thing is you remain consistent, because in the short term, the results often they're going to seem undramatic. They're going to be seemingly insignificant. That's a big part of the reason why I created the 10-day challenge. It's designed to get you practicing the easy daily decisions and actions which lead to big results over the long term. Because when you don't have that accountability, as easy as it is to do these things, it's also equally as easy to not do them. So when you join the 10-day challenge, someone's going to be calling you from my team. They're going to be checking in and making sure you did the action steps. If your goal is to get up at, say, 6 a.m. every single day, they're going to be calling to check in. Did you get up? If your goal is to go to the gym consistently every single day, not to take a day off for 10 days straight, they'll be checking in. If your goal is to upgrade some kind of skill so that you can get a promotion or some kind of advancement in your career, or maybe even completely change careers, they're going to be calling and checking in. Did you watch your lessons? Did you put in the time? Did you put in the work? If you want to transform your life, go to that URL right now and enroll. It's completely free. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.